All right, what's up, guys? So we're here in Malaga, Spain, and so it is currently 3:25, and it's absolutely beautiful here in Spain. And one of the coolest things too about this past weekends, so for example, I attended my second legit mastermind from the current mentorship that I'm in, and there's just one key lesson that I want to talk to you guys about, and it's probably one of, if not the most important things that you guys have to put yourselves in continuously throughout the journey, no matter where you are, whether it's revenue level or you're at 10K a month, 50K a month, six figures a month, it does not matter. If you have goals and you want to get to them quicker, this is the most important thing. And that is as follows: putting yourself in these environments on a continuous basis over months to years, because when you surround yourself with people who are doing the numbers you want to do, you make yourself uncomfortable. You feel the deprivation of where you're at versus where you want to go. You see others who are already there and you say to yourself, it's possible, because A, they aren't smarter than me. B, they probably, work just as hard as me, but I could definitely work harder than them. And C, it really just comes down to leverage and them understanding the game, taking action over a longer period of time. And so, for example, I cannot imagine, and this is important too, you have to join these programs and then go to these events on a continuous basis, whether it's quarterly, 2 times a year, whatever it is, because I cannot fathom going to the next mastermind in November and saying to everyone during the introductions, hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Marco. Yeah, I'm still at 40K a month. Right? Like, there were a lot of people who did not come to this masterminds who were there last time. Maybe they were just busy, I don't know, but I do know that some of them are doing the same revenue levels, and maybe they just didn't grow. Like, maybe they just, maybe if they're okay with where they're at, guys, like, that's fine, right? Now, you have to just basically figure out what you want. If they're cool, but the problem then becomes when you say you want something but don't do anything to get to it, right? Either increase the sacrifice or reduce the desire, point blank. And so put yourself in these situations where you feel the deprivation, where you feel that there's a massive gap between where you are and where you need to go, and that, to be honest with you guys, it's pretty attainable. It's so attainable, and you just have to believe that it's already yours. The biggest mindset shift that I personally had, and most of this channel is just mostly like my experience, my travels, giving you guys lessons and value, and so that one of the biggest unlocks for me was breaking past that 25 to 30K a month mark, because once I understood that you just need good sales and marketing. The fulfillment then can take care of itself. But once you get past 30, 35, 40, you're like, holy shit, it's just rinse and repeat, an extra 20, 30K, 60, 70K, right? It's totally doable. When I hit that 40K month mark, and I've been consistently around there since then, but it could have easily been 65. I had clients that owed me, 10 to 15K in total. The last, week, I barely took sales calls because I was just stuck in fulfillment, because we just signed a bunch of new clients, right? So, it could have easily been 65, 70. But going to the next one, you need to put yourself in these situations, and that's pretty much one of the most important things and the lesson that I'm just going to drive home on this video. And so we're currently here in Spain, and we're headed to another mastermind, a bunch of agency owners and myself this week. It's Wednesday. We'll be there Saturday, Sunday. It'll be a fun time. And yeah, guys, Spain is a really freaking cool place to be. It's beautiful and sunny year round, and it's just a good vibe. As long as you don't get distracted. Like, for example, we're here in Malaga, and we're in the old city center, and if I opened up the door, you guys would hear people talking and partying, and it's just absolute chaos. Let me show you guys. So down there is basically just parties and restaurants and stuff, and it's just pure madness with where we're at. But you need to surround yourself with good people and make sure you don't get distracted. But that's that, and I'll see you guys in the next.